for the past 3 months, I haven't scrolled any short form content. I have watched a couple of movies, but that's because of school. I haven't watched any TV series. I haven't what else is there? Like I haven't watched any extremely edited YouTube videos like Mr. Beast. I don't know what else stimulating YouTube videos there are. I haven't watched any of that stuff. Right now I'm reading The Atomic Habits, and I think there's something in this book that you really should know. So by the end of this video, you know exactly what you need to do to quit your phone, basically. So you shouldn't start from the outside. Start from the inside, not from the outside. So it's from this book, Atomic Habits. You've probably heard about it. It's basically there are 3 layers of behavior change, right? There is the outcomes, which is the outer layer. There's the process, which is the middle layer. And then there is the identity, which is the middle layer. What most people do is they set a goal. They say, I want to quit my phone. I want to stop watching short form content. I want to stop watching movies. I want to stop watching TV shows. I want to stop watching whatever, right? I want to do this, right? They look at themselves and try to change what they, like the person that they are right now, what the person that they are right now should do. But the problem with that is you can't just like change what you do because you do what you do. So what you should do instead is you should make like a different goal. You should make a goal which is, I wish to become the person who doesn't watch short form content. And it totally makes sense, but it's this minor difference where you think it wouldn't even make that much of a difference. If you presented if you presented a cigarette to me, right? You presented a cigarette to me. I wouldn't even get an urge to smoke that cigarette because I'm not a smoker. If you presented, like heroin or cocaine to me, I wouldn't feel the urge to take it because I'm not an addict. If you presented short form content to me, I wouldn't get an urge to scroll because I'm not a scroller anymore. If you presented a TV series to me, for example, there is this like TV series called Adolescent. I saw a whole fucking podcast. I didn't watch the podcast. I just saw that there was a podcast about it, and I've heard some stuff about it, but I haven't had the urge to watch that. I haven't had an urge to watch movies. Like obviously I've had a bit, but it's like for the past 3 months, I practically haven't had that because I'm not the person who watches that anymore. I'm not that person anymore. So what you should change your goal to instead of I want to quit my phone, change it to I wish to become the person who doesn't need it. I wish to become the person who's just reading or something. I wish to become this person because what you're trying to do right now is basically impossible. You're trying to get yourself to do this or don't do this habit that is you. Like you right now, you are the person, you are a scroller. You are a TV series consumer. You are a YouTube addict. You are a Instagram reel scroller. You are this person. You need to change that. You need to become another person. You need to become, for example, my name is Jonas, and let's say I was still addicted to it. I would say I shouldn't go, like for example, okay, it's not like I'm perfect or anything. I still watch YouTube videos, but I watch podcasts and like unedited YouTube videos and that kind of stuff. But let's say that was like a thing that I really, really wanted to change. Then I can't just change that. I need to become Jonas 2.0 who doesn't watch that stuff. I need to become the person who only reads, who doesn't need that kind of like, who doesn't need to consume. I need to become that person. So basically, how do you do this? So so outcome-based habits, they go from the outside to the inside. So you change, you change what outcome you want. And then the process changes, and then eventually your identity changes. If you go the other way around, then you change like the person that you are, you change your identity, you change who you want to become. Then you just make the decisions based off that new identity. Then the process changes, like the way that you do things. You don't scroll anymore, you don't smoke cigarettes, whatever. And then the outcome changes. You don't do it anymore, right? So it's a two-step process to actually changing your identity. So here we go. The two-step process to changing your identity. You need to decide what person you want to become. If you're watching this right now, I want you to make it extremely clear. Who do you want to become? Do you want to become a phoneless person? Do you want to, for example, I still use my phone. I got a few notes here. I'm using my phone still. I use it for directions. I use it for texting. I still use my phone, right? I use it as a tool. I don't use it as a consumption. Obviously, like bro, I still watch YouTube, right? As I said. So decide what person you want to become. That's step one. And I want you, bro, literally just do it now. It's so easy. Just think like, I want to become the person who doesn't watch short form content. I want to become the person who doesn't watch TV shows, whatever, right? Decide what type of person you want to become. Then what you need to do is prove to yourself that you are this new identity. For example, right now, let's say I had a big problem with procrastination, which I think basically everyone has. Like we're all procrastinating, but let's say I was like a big procrastinator. Then right now I could tell myself, I'm not a procrastinator. I'm making YouTube videos. And then it would be true because I'm making YouTube videos right now. So I'm living up to that identity that I've set to myself. So when you set yourself this new identity, prove it to yourself every single time you can that you are this new identity. And then you basically get rid of the habits. Obviously, the bad habit. Obviously, there are a bunch more things you can do to actually change. And if you actually like quit your phone completely just by changing your identity, then that's pretty fucking crazy because I don't think I would have been able to do that. Anyway, I don't resist scrolling. I don't resist watching TV shows. I don't resist watching movies because like I'm not that person anymore. So hopefully you gain some value from this, and I'll see you in the next one. See you, brother.